Now, something is for sure that anytime we come to you on this channel, we come to you with style, we come to you with attitude, and again we come to you with all the information that you need. That is why when you see me alone on the Sammy Flex TV live channel, then you should know I'm giving you all the updates here on the show. Have you been enjoying the previous ones? If you have been enjoying it, feel free and share your information with me. But in case you're also not enjoying something, just relax. You will surely come to understand what we have been doing here on the show. My name is Sammy Flex, bringing you the top stories here on Sammy Flex TV Live, and I am about to talk about Akuapem Polo. Akuapem Polo is on my radar today, so this is maybe a letter to Akuapem Polo, or better still, you can even call it a message to Akuapem Polo, and this is also your message. Sometimes in this life, I think some people rush in doing some things. I'll be telling you more after introducing the guys who are producing this. Digital Rasta is Currency, and I also have Rich Flex and Emmanuel Fori Lapiji. They are the guys behind the scenes. You don't see them, but they are giving you the content. I'm talking about the rich content that you enjoy here, both on Sammy Flex TV Live and on Sammy Flex TV. All about Flex Entertainment. What is Akuapem Polo doing wrong? She seems to be getting it wrong this time. I love Akuapem Polo. I love her tenacity to succeed. I love the fact that a young girl from Suhum, from nowhere, with nothing on the table, and today she is on the screen. She is on international platforms, getting all the recognitions that she's supposed to get. The deal with the American hip-hop artist was on point. She calls her twinnie, and I believe you know what I'm talking about. Today, I'm going to tell you something that Akuapem Polo did over the weekend that I want to advise her never to do again. Remember, she was on an interview with Delay, right? That is on the Delay show. And as we speak, except of that interview has been out already. People have seen, except on Instagram, people have even watched the full show as of the time of recording on YouTube already. She was seen in the interview talking about using someone's car because she wanted to come across like she has arrived as a celebrity. Therefore, she's posing as having a car. That was good enough. We've seen that. So many people were expecting the interview. Now, for the very first time, I was watching TV3's Talented Kids final with my children. And right after, I saw TV3 started showing the Delay show, that is Delay versus Akuapem Polo. When I saw it, I was also very happy. I said, okay, this is beautiful. This is nice. Everything is going to be on point. But interestingly, just about some few minutes into the show, after Delay's intro, came back, asked Akuapem Polo 1-2 questions, and the program was off air. I came back, and I think Pastor Mesa, Otabil, and some people were on the show doing it. And I asked myself, oh, why this? I asked my children, did you change the channel? As in, did you change the channel or not? They said no. Everything is there. I checked and it was really TV3 that was showing it. I said, okay, maybe we don't know what might be happening. Just in the evening, surfing the net, going online, and I realized that Akuapem Polo was throwing tantrums, throwing fire here and there. In one of the videos that I would want you to see, okay, you check out the video. Some of the videos Akuapem Polo was seen online throwing tantrums. Just watch this. When I come back, I'll give you more explanation and why she should be careful in handling some of these matters. Watch this. I'll be back.
You know, that television, I think they have personal issue with me. But I leave them to God, you know. They can't, I don't know, they can't block my shine. You know, they are scared of me. My spirit is too much for them. My spirit is too much for them. You see what they did? They couldn't show my interview with Delay today. They couldn't. Because it's Polo. The evil men do always live with them. They should watch out for me. They can't block my shine. It pain them. You know, this same television, in 2019, when I did my first song with TikTok, we decided to premiere the song there. We took my music video a day before the premiering day. I got there, they decided to sabotage me with someone else's music video, which is Atajwa. Whilst I was there to premiere my music video, they thought they've used me to premiere the person's song. Now, where is the person? Yes, I'm God's child. Don't use me to promote anything. Delay has been doing this show every Sunday. Nothing has been sabotaging it. Today that is only my turn. Something, a show else has eat up to the time they will show mine. No problem. Delay was even confused herself. She was like, what is going on? Delay, let me tell you today, it's because it's Polo. Nothing went wrong. But my God will fight for me. No one can bring me down. God brought me to where I am. And I'm blessed.
Okay, so these were the videos I saw online. It was posted by Nkonkonsa on Instagram. Akuapem Polo herself actually shared these videos on her Instagram page. And Nkonkonsa also saw the need to share. And that was how come I saw it. But then, there are some things I want Akuapem Polo to know or next time to handle it this way if she comes across any of these instances. First of all, Akuapem thinks that, or Polo thinks that TV3 has an issue with her. And I don't know why she would think like that. She actually put out some instances. One of the instances was that she was there to promote one of her songs and on one of her videos. And on the day, Bosom Pion was also there, and instead of giving her more attention to show her video, they did not do that. They rather switched attention to do it for Bosom Pion. To her, she thinks it has been one of the instances that makes her think TV3 doesn't like her. And again, she went out to fire them like, this TV station, they don't like me, they hate me, they want to sabotage me. In fact, there was a way she said her sabotage. You can go watch that. Okay, I have shown you the video, so I want to believe you heard how she pronounced her sabotage. But Akuapem Polo should have done this. One, did she call Delay? That Delay, you are the executive producer of the show. You have that link, or you have that contract or that agreement with TV3. Do you have an idea why our show was cut in the middle or was cut right after the intro? Then Delay could have given you the explanation, because I believe that Delay being an insider and being someone who deals with TV3, she would understand issues more than Akuapem Polo. I am here. If a station is supposed to show any of our content here on Samiflex TV, on Samiflex TV Live, and something happens, I would be the first person to understand it more than any other person. So if you want to understand why my content is not on the channel, the best you can do is to call me. Hey, Samiflex Ali, what's up? Today I was supposed to watch you on this channel and I did not see it. Then I'll take my time to explain to you that this is what really transpired. But in the case of Akuapem Polo, she did not do that. Started firing. Now, even if management of TV3 did not see that they were having issues with you, or if management of TV3 does not think they are having issues with you, this particular act put out by Akuapem Polo would make them see that, why is this lady think a whole TV3 be fighting Akuapem Polo? And this is where I see something funny. Like, Akuapem Polo thinks that TV3, with all their stature, with all their resources, they are fighting you. But if TV3 didn't even want you on the platform, that show won't even start. If TV3, like TV3, the whole entity of TV3, if they did not want you on their screen, they can tell, what's the name, Delay, that today we are not going to show this particular episode. Do you have any other episode that you want us to show? Or can we repeat any of the previous shows? They can do that. Because the thing started showing. As a matter of fact, as I sit here, as I stand here talking about this, I'm asking, was Akuapem Polo looking for another opportunity to put herself in the news? If that was what she was looking for, then she has won. Me, I keep saying, I don't disregard people who do stunts in the media. I don't do it. Do it right. So if she was doing that, so today, Samiflex will talk about her, then big ups to you, Akuapem Polo, you won. And it is something I would always encourage, as much as it is not going to hurt anybody. Just that with this, you have hurt the relationship between you and the brand TV3. Because nobody wants their brand to be dragged in the mud. And with how you handled it, the approach and how you went about it, anybody who is part of management will see that, nah, you did not treat us fairly. The way you went about it was not the best. You are making us look bad. And that is where I also have a problem. So now I'm here asking myself that next week Sunday, should they show the real deal? What will Akuapem Polo do? Will she come back to apologize or not? Because that is what I was expecting for her to have waited for. That, okay, even on the day, it was the grand finale for TV3's Talented Kids. And whenever they have such a live show, probability that time will be eaten into the next program is very high. There is that probability, in fact, high probability that because we have a live show, so many things happen. Maybe factors here and there. It could happen that because of that, they could not close on time to show your program and the next programs or the subsequent programs. Reason they had to, because when it happens like that, no matter what, one program will suffer. And maybe it was the delay show that suffered. So I was expecting that Akuapem Polo, no, now you are in the game, you have been around, you are learning some tricks here and there. Wait, if by next week you realize that last week they were supposed to show my interview with delay. In the middle of the interview, they cut it. So I was expecting them to show it this time around. Today too, I'm watching and they did not show it. Then you can have a case. Because most of us who also saw that the interview was cut, we were all disappointed. Like I said earlier, I was asking my children, what happened? Who changed the channel? And they said nobody changed it. They have moved on into a different program. I also felt disappointed because I had seen the snippets of the earlier promo. So I wanted to watch it myself. But unfortunately, it did not happen. And you did not also take your time to observe. So I'm here asking, next Sunday, should they show it? What would you do? Would you come back to apologize to TV3? And when you come back to apologize, how would you look yourself? How would you look? This is my message to Akuapem Polo. This is my message to my dear Akuapem Polo. She's still my friend. She remains my friend. But when she goes wrong, we have to direct her, because sometimes when we don't do it, that is when they fall into bigger problems and it becomes our problem in entirety. When she was locked up, when the court case came, we were all affected one way or the other. Because like she's your guy, she's your girl. You don't want her to go through it. You meet her and you see the way she's frustrated. You were feeling the pain. You were feeling her pains. So some of this, when we see it, you will come and talk about it. When you talk about it, it is up to you to be offended by it or to take the message in there. This is my message to you, dear Akuapem Polo. Like Black Rasta has been saying, the burden of knowledge. Now that you know, what would you do? My name is Sammy Flex. Thanks to Digital Richard Flex and Yala PG for making this happen. Here on Sammy Flex TV Live, it is about the news. It's about the trending cases. And that is what I do. Until then, subscribe to the channel and wait for more. We are out of here.